Yo, what is going on, you Slackers? I am your host, Slackerz Gaming, bringing you another Rate Their Chances video. And if you haven't seen it, this is a series every single Sunday where each video I will be going over one specific character. I will be going over pros, I will be going over cons, and at the end I will give my personal opinion over kind of what I believe their chances are for becoming playable in the upcoming Super Smash Bros. Video. And yeah, like I said, we go over pros and cons, so let's get right into it. So up first, the pros. There's a lot of pros for this character. Decidueye, if you didn't already know, extremely likely in my honest opinion. So let's just get into some of the pros. So first up, Gen 7 relevant Pokemon, the newest generation of Pokemon. Decidueye stands out amongst, the group, amongst most of them. He's probably a top 5 most relevant from Gen 7, you could absolutely say. He is the final evolution form of the grass starter Rowlet, and I mean, people are just drawn to the design, the archery, the wings of the feathers, the hood it's got. It's absolutely, the design of the character is phenomenal. People just flock to this character. They love it. The design and everything. Plus, the moveset potential is absolutely there. Moveset potential, especially like a Final Smash, we could start off with the Z move for his Final Smash that it's so easy to incorporate. It's already pretty much made for him. So, I mean, pretty much any Pokemon coming from, Pokemon into Smash, excuse me, has the moveset already made up for the most part. You just got to figure out which moves to use and, how to use them. But there's so many things. The moveset is just awesome. That's what I love about Pokemon. When I guess any character, especially, but we're talking about Pokemon here. So, but any Pokemon already have their moveset, and especially Decidueye. I honestly hope Decidueye does become playable. It deserves it. Relevant. The final grass starter, already went over that, but more recently, he was a newcomer in Pokemon Tournament DX, and a lot of people really got behind that idea. I didn't play it too much myself, but I know they had Charizard, they had Blaziken. Did they have any? They had Sceptile for like a grass kind of starter, and that kind of brings me to another point. For Smash Bros. Wise, they do have Charizard for a fire starter, and they have Greninja for the water starter. So that kind of leaves out, well, one specific area, the grass Pokemon. And Decidueye absolutely fills that void spectacularly. I mean, there's people that could make a case for Ivysaur. We'll get to that in a little bit. But it fills the void. I'd like the trifecta. Everybody, or maybe not everybody, but most people would agree, the trifecta of fire, water, and grass. I mean, that's what was so special about the Pokemon trainer. That's how Sakurai wanted to envision that character, using the trifecta of the starters, all the types of starters, that is. So I think we definitely need that, and Decidueye just fills that void so well. And I guess we got to go to the cons in this case, and I really couldn't think of too many, honestly. One big one is actually Ivysaur. Now, there's a good chance that there's going to be some old veterans returning, and that could make way for, Squirtle and Ivysaur, and in this case, it's specifically Ivysaur. Now, if Sakurai does decide to kind of recreate the trifecta of the 3 starter types, does Ivysaur have a leg up in the competition in this case? Perhaps. Moveset potential is already there. He's already a unique character in itself. And the data, it's already there for the character, so it's not too hard to envision, Ivysaur coming back and getting that spot in that case. But we'll have to wait and see about returning newcomers and how that works out. But Ivysaur could play a factor into seeing if Decidueye is playable. But the only other thing I could think of that could be a con in this case for Decidueye is perhaps maybe Sakurai knows about 8th gen Pokemon that we don't know about yet, kind of similar to how he knew about Greninja. And maybe he just knows about something in advance and he's going to save it for Smash, and it'll end up being a surprise. But hey, we'll wait and see. I mean, E3's coming up soon. Maybe we get something about that then. But Decidueye's probably got to be a leading candidate for the newest Pokemon to come in. to the Smash series. So my final rating for Decidueye, I got to give this pretty high. I'm putting it up at about 65%. I think Decidueye is extremely likely. It is from the newest, as of this recording, the newest Pokemon generation, Gen 7, the most popular starter Pokemon that amongst the fans at least. So the moveset, like I went over everything, the pros and cons, the moveset, the relevancy, the popularity, just everything kind of seems to really favor Decidueye. And I guess it does kind of come down to the Sakurai want to reuse Ivysaur instead. I don't know. Maybe he just sees Decidueye ultimately as the more popular if he does go with the trifecta of the grass starters. But we'll end up seeing maybe in a few weeks. But anyway, that is it. Again, leave your comments, thoughts, and opinions down in the comments. I love to read them, and I will reply to as many as I can. But with that being said, this one's coming to an end. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and hopefully we catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, everybody.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.